There we go. I think it's recording. These things is gonna get on my nerves.
Appreciate it.
Yes, absolutely. Let me see. Is this thing recording?
It looks so.
I
Oh
don't know
yeah, I see it
because it
right there.
usually
Okay.
asks.
All right, cool. So does anybody have any questions? Let's go over these questions. How y'all trades been looking? How y'all trades been looking? How y'all trades been looking? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, mine don't look well. I'm not doing something right.
Okay, so let's discuss it. What pair?
GJ,
GJ. You took it today?
no, I didn't take this today.
No, that's GN. You did GJ today. When did you take GJ? You said
I didn't do it. I just took a break for the past couple of days since I just studied some more.
okay. So this is
That's my
GJ.
biggest thing. It's like I'm more like a scalper, and I try to look at my trades, and it seems like every time I'll fall asleep, because I'm up all night. When I fall asleep during the day, that's when everything hits during the day when I go to sleep. So I'm like, I need to change to swing trader because my hours are different.
Okay. So if you're not a swing trader, it's not going to fit for you anyway. You got to trade what you are. You know what I'm saying? Um, you got to trade what suits you. Like if you're a person that's a swing trader is very patient. They're extremely patient.
Yeah, I'm very patient. I just got introduced to scalping and didn't know about swinging.
Oh, okay.
Swinging would suit me better due to the hours that I wound up going to sleep.
So tell me what happened down here. What happened here in this area right here? What happened?
Ranging,
Yep. What happened in here?
it consolidated.
Why?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Why? Why did this
Oh,
happen
I
here?
can see you. Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm trying to figure out how it happened. I don't know.
Why did what happened here?
But it's weak now, so it must be a major.
Major news announcement coming in the future.
Nah. What happened here?
Market
Can
maker,
anybody tell me?
market maker hitting stop losses.
No. Can somebody else? Everybody take a crack at it. What happened here?
It's weakened, so it's support level and
Huh?
exhausted.
Say again?
It looks like it exhausted itself. It's a major support level.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, does this look familiar?
Boom.
Does that look familiar?
Oh,
What
yeah.
happened up here?
Same thing.
What is it up here though?
Resistance
Yep.
down here.
Trading is from support to resistance or resistance to support. Is it not? It
Yep.
came up here
Yes.
and then she dropped down to this level. Did this, then she took off. This looks like some sort of news right here hitting this time. Something happened here because this thing shot way up here. It shot way up here, and if you was in the trade, you should have took your profit right here. You know why? Because if we do this, all we did, that's the same zone. Look, I keep drawing it. Look, I didn't do nothing else. Same zone. It came up here. When it shot up here, you should have took profit. Immediately. And it has broken above this zone. So let's go look at GJ. What do we have here? A bank level. And this thing is slow.
Use time management and do not be stopping in the middle like a little tiny.
If you have background noise, please mute yourself out.
That's it, and that is all.
Mute yourself out.
Sorry.
That's all right. Man, this thing is taking forever. Look. Do you all see that this is the 1 hour, right? This is the 5 minute. Y'all see that, right?
Yep.
Do you see how it came down here and found what? What did it find down here? What is this box? What area is this?
That's your
Wow.
zone?
It's what?
Is that your zone?
Yeah. What zone?
Area of support.
Yes. And when it did this and it went down here from here, what told me, what should tell y'all that it was getting ready to buy?
Semaphore.
Right there in the zone,
Bring
right on the bank, right there, right in the zone, right on the bank level. It's going to buy. And look, the next candle, the buyers started coming in. That's what pushed this up here. Then the next candle beyond that, the buyers. So if we open this up, man, come on. On the 5 minute, thing's been buying since here. Right? It's been buying since here. Let's look. It curved up. The red bars started getting shorter and weaker. The TDI been got up off of it right here. It started coming up. As we move this here down the line, we have a green dot, green circle in a zone on a bank level. It's going to buy. That says buy. In this zone says buy. Right, here we go. But TDI got up off of it right here. It went outside the band, came back in, and here she goes, right? So your TDI for the most part is going to jump first. Right? And as we slide this down, man, it's taking forever. As we slide this down, you see it's getting up off of here, right? Getting out of that zone. We've had this. The buyer started coming in play since here. Since it clipped grace, the buyer started coming in play. We have this here. Who's in play here? The buyers. Buyers come up. And here we go. And here we go. You should have took your profit right here. That was that candle I showed y'all that it went all the way back up that zone. And then it's been zigzagging, right? Until here we are now. So my question, when you say you've been messing up, are you trading what your eyes see, or are you trading what you think about to happen? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. For the gentleman that said he messed up on GJ, are you trading what your eyes see or what you think is going to happen? Who was that asked the question? Is he still on? Y'all can still hear me? Is this mic going crazy too?
No.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, all right. So do we trade what we think or do we trade what we see?
Should be what you see.
Trade what you see. But the situation is you have to know what you're looking at. Because if you don't know what you're looking at, then that's when you get into all sorts of issues, when you don't know what you're looking at. So if you have this chart on one screen, there's no way possible to sit here and get into a trade in a sell. Not when you got all this going on, right? And if you have your chart set up, don't say sell. This curving up, coming this way does not say sell. These getting shorter says that the reason why these are getting shorter, the buyers are pushing it back up here. Y'all see that, right?
Yep.
So you have to spend more time on the charts. And if you're using indicators, like I use indicators, I need a lot of confluence in what's happening for me. I need to see it everywhere. Then it's pretty difficult to get into a trade going against the trend. Like if it started doing all this and you press sell, you're going against the trend. Trend is buying. And you see it respects these levels because it came up right here to this bank level, which is right below this zone. And it did what? Red dot, red circle. And this means a lot on a higher time frame, on this 1 hour. So when you get a red dot, red circle, and then you look over on your other time frame, you get a red dot, red circle, it's coming. If it's in a zone, it's coming. There's no question it's coming. So I would say spend more time with your particular chart, how you have it marked up, and then watch one pair. Don't watch 5, 6, 10 pairs. You won't get to know them. Watch one pair and get to see when it's doing something spectacular, and then recognize when that spectacular move is over, right? And then recognize when it's telling you, hey, I'm going the other way. Recognize that. And when you start to recognize that, it'll change the way you trade. If you all do top-down analysis, it will calm your nerves down. You won't be so antsy when it's coming to a specific area because you already know, hey, I had this marked up here for the monthly at this area. So when it gets here, I expect it to, you know, slow down and turn around. But I'm not going to put in a sell until my indicators and everything else tells me to sell, even though I know that this is a strong area of resistance or a strong area of support, whatever it is. I'm not putting in that trade until everything lines up. And then when everything lines up, I will take my time and enter the trade. See, trading is about knowing where your support and resistance areas are and what helps you with your support and resistance areas.
The indicators or the zone?
The indicators can, but also, I don't know if I showed y'all this. I probably did. I don't know. Let me turn these joints off. Okay, so I turn the indicators off. And let me just switch it back to, you want to look for support and resistance? Do this. Put the line chart on. Right? Now I'm going to delete this here. Now, let's go to a higher time frame. Oh my God, I got all this analysis up here. Okay, let's, I'm not erasing that stuff. Let's see, if we go down to the 1 hour. But you see, ladies and gentlemen, you want to look for peaks and valleys. You drop a line at the peak, drop a line at the valley. Line at the peak, line at the valley. When you have the line chart on, right? Let's change to another pair because I have analysis I'm not going to get rid of. Here we go. Let's go to the monthly. Can you all see this? You still with me?
Yes.
Okay, let's tighten up the chart as much as we can. All right, now we're looking for peaks and valleys, ladies and gentlemen. Bang, and make sure you have a legend so you know what colors is what. We trying to put it at the peaks and we trying to put it at the valleys. Bang. It's all about what your eyes see, ladies and gentlemen, all about what your eyes see. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. Oh, something stopped it right here. That's important, right? Okay, when you've marked up enough, oh, well, let me get this right here. When you've marked up enough, guess what? You can come back here and test it and look. Put the candles on. Is it stopping in those areas? Put one right there. Is it stopping in those areas? Yes or no?
Yes.
Stop right here and turned around. This stuff's important, right? Then we change it back. We change it back to the line. Then we go down to the weekly. We tighten that bad boy up. Then we're going to have other additional areas of support and resistance. We change the color, right? We go ahead and change that color of that bad boy. Why? Because I want a different color so I know whether I'm dealing with the monthly or the weekly or the daily. You get me? We tighten it up. We look for other areas of support and resistance. Let's see if we can open that boy up. See if we can see something. Bang, I see a little something here. Tighten it back down. She did something here and turned around here. That might be important. We'll see. And then you widen them up. And look, can you see other additional areas of support and resistance? And then along in between this, you can see trends. You see this is an uptrend, all right? And it got here. This area is real important. This was on the monthly. Look what it did to the weekly. Brought it up here and turned them right around. And look what it did to the monthly, what the monthly did to them right here again. Turned them right around. So you know, if the trade was coming here, right, it's coming up to this area. This is the area of concern, this line here. It could do something here. It could go straight through, or it could stop it and turn it around. And you keep just looking for areas of peaks and valleys. Peaks and valleys. Right? Open it up. Look for the peaks, look for the valleys. When you're satisfied with that, you can test that theory by turning it back to the candlesticks and see if the candlesticks are lining right back up. Yes, they are. Okay, go back to the line, drop down to the daily. Tighten him up. All right, look for other areas of new stoppage. Right? Right there. There's another area right there. I see something right here. And we go and we change the color. Right? We change that color. Right? Because we on a different time frame. We want to change that color. I see it's a stoppage right here. No? Yep. Come put that on right there. And look for other areas. Something happened right here. Yep. And as you, if it's too tight for you to see, open it up and see what's what. And mark these areas off, right? Tighten up the chart. Drag it over if you need to. Do whatever you need to do. Open it up and see what else you can see, right? Then we drop down. The 4 hour. We're starting to see more of the movements. Look, 4 hour. We got different stoppages, right? We got different areas, right? Right there. There's one. Right here. We change the color. Y'all get what I'm doing?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Let me see another color. Maybe this. No, I can't see that. Orange. Yep, I can see that. Yep, stoppage right here. I don't know what happened there, but that could be an area. Yep, because it used it as support right here. It broke through, came back, used it as resistance here. It played that line for a little bit. Yeah. And we scroll over and we keep looking. We got some areas. What was that area right there? So y'all understand what I'm talking about when I say peaks and valleys, and if you can't see it, open it up. Man, this thing came down here, came here, came here. It came here and abruptly went down. Well, this is important. What made it turn around right there? It found resistance right there. It's got to be something. Why did it come straight up here and then drop hard? And then it dropped down only to this level. Okay, we got it here. Around in that area, right? So it's all about what your eyes see. Right? There's something right here. Yep. Yep. Might be important later. We don't know. But this is what I'm talking about when I want y'all to do the top-down analysis. This will save you a lot of that heartache. Because you're trapping the market off, essentially. Look at that. There's something in here. It came up and turned around in there. And I'm not doing this to be perfect or whatever. I'm just dropping lines. Do you all see how you can find easy support and resistance? Because that's all this is. A trade goes from support to resistance and from resistance to support. That's all I'm doing. Check this here. Look, we dropped the candles right back on it, right? And then if I come here and open up this, and this, and I really open this bad boy up, you can see the moves. Can you not? Can you not now see the moves? Came up in this area, came down here, went sideways, broke down to right here. A wick shows exhaustion, right? And she shot back up here. Well, she played around over here on this thing here too, right on that line. Back up to this next level right here, where it was playing around here. You have these little indecision candles right here. This one blasted up here right to this line and shot back down and then came back up. You see what I'm saying? And then now they've broken above it, but they're using it as what? Support. It came below it here, but it's also playing with the 50. You understand? Y'all got to learn to read this stuff after you mark it up. Look at this. It's dancing here. It's doing a dance. This was a clear sign that you should have been in a buy. And I don't even trade with them price action candles. I like Heikin-Ashi. I'm sorry, I need to see it going all in one direction. I know that's all buying up to this next level at whatever whatever color this resistance was for, whatever time frame that was. Learn to mark up your charts. Do your top-down analysis. I just showed you top-down analysis real fast. And we only went to the 4 hour. We still got the 1 hour, the 30-minute, the 15-minute, and the 5-minute is where I get in based upon whatever direction is going in the 1 hour. So when I find the direction in the 1 hour, I look for the 5-minute and I look to take the trade in the direction of the 1 hour, because that's the trend for me. I take it in that trend and I take it up to the next level. When it gets to these levels right here, there's one or two things you can do. You can either take your profit here. There's nothing wrong with taking your profit here. Or you can pull your stops up to just below that area. Because once it breaks above that area, it's coming back to retest it. And you don't want to have your stop so close that it gets hit. You bring your stop right up under it. And if you get stopped out, you get stopped out. But you stopped out in profit because you should have got in around in this area. Do not trade what you cannot see. Do not trade what you can't see. I don't care who put out a damn signal. If you can't look at your chart and it doesn't line up on your chart, don't take it.
I know that's right.
Don't take it. I don't care who called it out. If you can't verify what was called out, don't do it. Because it's your money you pressing buy or sell on, not somebody else's.
Keith, with you saying that, that's such a very valuable piece to say, because a lot of people do that And wouldn't that like not be a more of a premise to add to that? Why that wouldn't be a good idea is because your trading plan and your lot size and all these different other variables will determine if that's actually ideal for you or not, right?
Right. A lot of times there are scenarios where, signal service and we give out signals and this and that and the other. This here is teaching you to be the signal. This here is teaching you to become a signal.
Well, they're wrong for that thing because they know dang gone well, honestly, like that's really misleading. So I just
See, you still, even though somebody sends out a signal, you still got to know what you're doing with it.
True.
I don't care if they say buy now, man. If I don't see it here, if it ain't doing this on the 1 hour and it ain't agreeing and buying on the 5 minute, if it ain't going in my direction, if I can't see, if somebody tells me right here, oh, you should buy, hell no. Hell no. You know why? Because I'm at a zone. I'm at a bank level on the 1 hour. I'm at a zone on the 5 minute. I got a red dot, red circle right here and a red dot, red circle right there. Hell no, I ain't buying. Nah, I'm not buying there. No. Too many things telling me that the buyers have slowed down. You got a wick, you got exhaustion, you got a red dot, red circle at a bank level with a big, huge zone right there. Unless something changes, I'm not with that. And if all my indicators don't tell me buy, I'm not buying. If they all don't tell me sell, I'm not selling. Derek said something a long time ago. He said, look, if you call out a trade, I don't want to misquote him, but it was in this area. He was like, yo, if somebody call out a trade and I can't take 5 minutes to do the analysis on what you just called out, he said that trade ain't shit.
I have another question, Keith.
That's true, because if you can't do analysis in 5 minutes on something somebody just called out, how long is the damn thing gonna run before it hit the brick wall? Somebody's got something in the chat.
Yeah, I was saying I want to ask a question. Like, if someone is actually giving these signals or whatnot, like big names that have like a lot of influence on the direction, wouldn't that sometimes could it be like they would want more of the masses to do a certain particular thing so it could indirectly kind of work in their favor? Could that be something that
Well, I don't care who call it out. If my support and resistance is right there and they calling it right there, and my indicators telling me this is a no-go, then it's a no-go for me. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I trust your strategy, whatever your strategy is. If you use indicators, trust that. If you use whatever, trust that. That's why you got to study your pair. That's why you got to study. Look. You spend a lot of time, you're going to spend a lot of time not taking trades, but looking to see what happens in the market and looking to see what these things are doing as whatever is happening in the market. So you can take mental snapshots, screenshots, and that's what that means. Oh, okay. And then you write yourself little notes. Okay, when it's doing this, that's what's happening. When it's doing that, that's what's happening. Don't do it, you're going to end up buying in the wrong area or selling in the wrong area. Look at what's happening right now. Look at this right here. Will you look at that? They shouldn't be running together. Look at that volume. Look at this here. Look how low that is right there. That looks kind of choppy there too. I'd rather go where it's smooth at. It's Damn thing ain't moving again. Good gosh. I'd rather go where it's smooth. Like I told y'all, I'd rather y'all take trades directly out of a support area or directly out of a resistance area. Don't trade down in the middle. You don't know which way it's going. Don't trade down in the middle. Look, hold on. I want to take a trade from here to up here. I want to take something like this from here to here. I know this was a zone because the bank level was there. I want to take it from here and get out up here. And if you can recognize that this is a pullback, which you should because it's blue dot, blue circle, blue dot, blue circle, above the 50. And she's a zone right here. When she get up here and the first time you see the red dot, red circle, close it, close it, close it. As you can see, what happened, what did it do? It started doing this. You don't want to be in there for all this. Take the profit from here to there and be done. From here to here and be done. If it give you another indication that it's going up, get ahead of it, take it to there. When it get in that zone, be done. Trust your analysis. But in order to trust it, you got to do analysis. But don't get analysis paralysis. Some people wait until it crosses the 50 and they take it. But if I see this coming out of a zone and everything else agrees, I'm going to take it from here. Because no matter what's happening, no matter how many times it pulls back here to here, it's going to the next zone. Look how many times it's coming out of a zone and it doesn't stop and really hardcore turn around until it gets down to another zone. And when you get down to another zone, you'll have a different color dot with a circle around it. Zone to zone. I can't say it again. No clearer, but zone to zone. Please take it zone to zone. Don't trade in the street. Zone to zone. Don't trade in the street. Making sense? No? Yes? No?
Yes.
All right, cool. Let me know if it's not making sense. And get this here. Watch this Fibonacci little trick. I'm looking for my 618 and my 50. My 618 is right there. My 50 is right here.
Oh, wait. How the hell you gonna be a little back?
Hey, mute yourself.
Sorry.
So y'all see this yellow, oh, well, let me do it like this. Let me change the color because we got all these lines on here. Boop. Between this line and this line. You see how it respected, it came up here and it did this here, broke in here and kept going up to here. But then when it came right back down in here, we had turbulence. You know why that is, ladies and gentlemen? When a trade gets in here, you really don't want to be in the trade because it can turn around and go right back where it came from. You want to trade before that or after that? You want to trade before this and then wait till she comes out after that. You see how she came back in there again and started doing this? Then she broke out, right? Y'all looking? Is this making sense? You know why you don't want to trade in between there? Because look what happened here. Boo boo, bang. You see that?
What would have been the major indicator that that was going to do that?
In between the 50 and the 61.8, don't be in it. You don't enter no trade in here. You can take a trade from here going up to here and then pull your stops up because you don't know what's going to happen, or take your profit.
Is it because it reaches highest high and it hasn't been like
No,
supported?
that is a zone. In between the 50 and the 61.8 is a zone.
Oh,
And in that zone, you don't want to play around.
is that always standard or is that just in particular pair?
No, it has nothing to do with the pair. It has to do with the zone.
Okay.
Going from support and or resistance up
Okay.
to the opposite or down to the opposite. But that area is important. It was important back here, important right here. Look what it did to the candles here. And look how it trapped them off in here. It broke out, went down to the next what? Next what? What's this?
Supporting?
Right. So you could have, at the breakout right here, you could have took your trade and closed out right down here. And then as soon as it got here, it wicked and did what? Got right back up in here, and now it's party time. Look at that. Jamming you up. You on heart medication all through in here.
That's called consolidation right there, right?
Yeah, it's ranging right in here. But it's trapped in that zone. You don't want to be in that zone. You don't want to be in the trade when it's in that zone. You can take the trade before the zone or after the zone. Before the zone, after the zone. You with me?
Yeah, that was the takeaway. Always get in before a zone or after a zone.
Yeah, it's got well, you know, you got it could just break straight out, or it could be a breakout and a retest. And if it fails to come back inside, then you know you wait for that engulfing and then pop it off after that. But your other indicators should let you know, hey, it's going that way. Y'all getting something out of this?
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw Derek get on. Maybe he's not on. Yeah, he's here. What's up, Derek? You busy, man?
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, I got 9 minutes left, man. Anything you want to add to, or you want to say, or whatever?
I mean, you is definitely on point, man. I mean, whether you're looking at your trend lines or whether you're looking at your support resistance, supply demand zones, like you say, from zone to zone, we saw GJ make a nice drop, but it went right back to zone that it initially came. So I think for everybody who has whatever strategy is you're trading, make sure you trade your strategy into the zones and out of the zones. Definitely going to give you the edge in the market. You definitely, if you see your price is sitting inside of a zone. So, I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory at this point. It's just a matter of being on your charts and spending time and, you know, letting the chart speak to you. As for the signals, you know, I heard that part as well. And we've already had so many conversations about signals. I'm a firm believer that people take signals simply because they're responsible for the trade.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, it's easy to take the signal because it's like, if it don't work out, I don't have to blame my, right? but in actuality, you do, because as Keith mentioned before, it's your money, right? It's your money. You hit buy and sell. So if you can't take that time to do the analysis to make sure that the trade actually matches up with your analysis, then that's you not showing respect. So that's why I don't take signals, ideas based around your strategy. And so, that's something I'm going to be a firm believer.
You're breaking up a little bit.
Played out very, very nicely. I said I like to give ideas. I gave some great ideas Sunday, doubt, but we're going to make sure those strategies. I think everyone has their own strategy, whether they're doing the 3950 cross or they're doing the semaphore doing. Just make sure that it's lining up. Any kind of ideas or hints that people are giving you, make to what it is you have in your chart, as Keith mentioned before. And that's
Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, listen. Your homework is, I want you to mark up, 5 pairs. Mark up 5 pairs. I want you to mark up 5 pairs. Top-down analysis. I want you to mark up 5 pairs. You know why? I want you to do a trading view. I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
From what level to what level you want us to market?
I want you to start from the monthly and go down to the 15-minute. The monthly, the weekly, the daily, the 4-hour, 1 hour, 30-minute, 15. And change your colors. Change your colors. And write you a chart so that your legend means something to you. So you know when you see this color,
Monthly,
that
weekly.
you're coming up to whatever support or resistance for whatever time frame. That should be ingrained in you. You all are master traders. You just got to get your feet placed right.
Keith?
Are you going to win every trade? No, but the ones you do win, you're going to see a move like this and you're going to smash. Yes, somebody called me. What was that?
Yeah.
Hey.
That's hi. I just wanted to have you repeat the 5 markup pairs, and you said monthly, weekly.
Okay, so
the 3-hour chart next.
Monthly, weekly, daily, 4-hour, 1 hour, 30-minute, and the 15-minute.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's all I got right now, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let the market sneak up on you and surprise you. Always study, study, study. And if you trade with more than one screen, that way you don't have to switch back and forth from this screen to that screen and have to readjust your eyes and all the rest of that stuff. All you got to do is turn your head on a swivel and everything should line up. If you have 3 strategies, right? If one is saying take the trade, the other 2 should be saying take the trade also. If one says take the trade and the other one is iffy and the other one says no, don't take the trade. Something's wrong. Oh, you're welcome. But that's all I got for everybody. Study. Get up. Mark your charts up on TradingView because they will stay on TradingView. Because whatever level it hit back in 2002 is still an area that can make it turn around in 2020. Don't ever neglect what made it turn around before. Because look, it came up here and turned around, right? And it sold. The same thing it did over in this area, right? Look, all in this area. Came back here, right? So this line is important. That line's important. And if we scroll back this way, that's that same line. That same line been giving trouble for a minute. And then from the top side, that same line been giving trouble for a minute. It's important. It's important. All right, y'all, I'm getting off here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Mark up your charts. Learn your pairs. Get your favorite pair and study that and learn it better than you know your child, right? Because if you learn that better than you know your child, then you know what time she wakes up and cries. You know what time she wants to get out and run. You know what time she wants to slow down and take a rest. And you document that. Oh, it's 4:30. Yep. Let's see what's going to happen at 4:30. Oh, there. Look at that. Turning around, 4:30. Then you come back the next day. Is it going to do something at 4:30? No, I didn't do it on 4:30. Okay, it's this day, blah, blah, blah. Okay, come back Friday. Up, 4:30. Up, it's doing the turnaround again. Take notes. Yes.
I see you press the record button.
I couldn't hear you. I did press the record button.
Do you plan on posting it later or later to do something?
I can't make out what you're saying. I'm sorry.
I said, do you plan on posting it?
Yes, I do plan on posting it. Yes, I'll put it in the group. It'll probably be sometime tomorrow. Because I got to do another webinar, and then, well, y'all don't know this. I was up early this morning trading. Then after I got off trading, then I had to go pick a load up, drive almost to New York, and drive back here, back to Baltimore. And this is my this is my third webinar. I still haven't been to sleep yet. And I still got this next webinar to do in 1 minute. So I'm a little exhausted, so I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Okay.
Great.
All
Greatly
right.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Y'all have a great night. I got to hop on the other one.
Okay, you
Take care.
too.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.